Hey guys, so today's video is a haul from Beautylish. I'll make sure to link their website down below in case you've never heard of it before. It's probably one of my favorite websites to order from. They have the best customer service. You always get your package between 2 to 3 business days. And my favorite part is that it's kind of like you have a personal shopper. When they come out with new collections, or maybe if you've ordered a product from a certain brand in the past, they kind of keep track of that, and somebody from their company will shoot you a text and be like, hey, the new Goss number 13 brush came out, and I saw that maybe you would be interested in it. Would you like me to send that to you? And you just reply, yes or no, and then they bill whatever card you have on file and they send it your way, and it's just super convenient. It's like seriously having a personal shopper, so it's just so cool. So recently Charlotte Tilbury came out with her new collection, which is Charlotte Tilbury and Norman Parkinson, and I was not interested in any of the actual makeup, but a lot of the cosmetics and just makeup cases had Jerry Hall pictures on them, and I've always loved looking at pictures of Jerry Hall. If you don't know, she was a supermodel back more in like the 70s and 80s, and I've always just like looking at her photos from like Studio 54. She just had the coolest outfits and just awesome style. So when I saw this come out, I knew I had to pick up one product, and I picked the cosmetic case because I love that photo of her. It's just beautiful colors, and the only thing I don't like about this is that the rest of it's white, which, I mean, for a cosmetic bag, you're gonna get it really dirty. So I was actually thinking of just kind of keeping this on like a shelf or something because it was just so pretty, and I'd rather look at it than kind of use it and ruin it, I guess, which might be kind of silly, but for me this is kind of like artwork, and I totally want to display it. So I knew I really wanted to pick up this, and then once I got on the website, I just lost all self-control and decided, there are certain products I've really been wanting to try. So I thought the first two makeup products that I picked up are both by the brand Koh Gen Do, which I love this brand. I have a lot of different products from the brand, and it just always reacts with my skin very well. Their moisturizers are bomb. Like, if you want a really good cream, check out the Koh Gen Do Oriental cream, I think it's called. But I've never tried the moisture foundation, and I've always wanted to try the aqua foundation illuminator. And after I watched Dara K, I don't know what her YouTube name, but I know her name's Dara K, talk about this product, I was like, you have to get it, because I'm all about a dewy, glowy kind of face. So I picked up the moisture foundation in 123. I will say that this brand doesn't have a large kind of like skin color range. It's very, very narrow, and it yields more to the very light. So 123, I believe, is the darkest you're going to get in this foundation. It is on the more expensive side of foundations, I will say that, and especially because you don't get a ton of product. But I've heard so many great things about this. I've seen so many makeup artists use it on celebrities because it is for HD, or it has the HD built into it, like Makeup Forever has. So on camera you're gonna look great, but you don't get a lot of product, and I feel like you kind of need a good amount of it when you're applying it. At least for me, that came across when I was testing it out. I would also recommend making sure you have a very hydrated face prior to putting this on, otherwise it dries pretty quick, which is surprising because it's supposed to be moisturizing. I used it today as more of like a base or a primer, and I mixed it actually with the illuminator, which I always see people mixing this with their foundations, and it didn't really dawn on me that it's going to make your foundation like lighter, because there's two different colors. There's more of the white, which I picked up, and then more of a golden. But I was really wanting like a stark highlight, so I went with the lightest shade that they had, which is IL00 White. I think this foundation, sorry, I keep going back and forth with this, but for me, like, they go together. So I would say the moisture foundation if you want an everyday easy foundation that is going to even out your skin tone and kind of make any blemishes that you have a little less red, I would check this out. And then also I think this is a really nice everyday highlight. I don't know if I would mix it with this foundation again because it made it too light, I think, for me. But I guess if you have any like summer foundations that you use that you know they're going to be too dark for you come winter time, and winter you're going to be more dull, I would really recommend picking this up because you can mix it with your darker foundations and then they will work for you. On to eye products, I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Rocking Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. So this is the first Charlotte Tilbury product I have ever picked up, and I feel like the whole brand is so hyped up in terms of like celebrities using it and on YouTube, but nothing has really ever caught my attention that much, or that people have said it's like that amazing that I had to pick it up. But I was in the market for a new kind of kohl eyeliner, and the fact that it's more liquidy, I kind of wanted to try it. Plus I read some of the reviews, and it's one of those pencils that you can really smudge, and it's just like really dark, but like the title says, it's like the rock and roll kind of eye look, so think like Kate Moss pretty much. So I thought that would be fun just for more fall looks, to be a little bit more smudgy. So the next edgy. 3 products are all eyeshadows. So Beautylish carries the brand Sugar Pill, which is just such a fun, like cute girly brand. Like, first off, look at how cute the packaging is, and it's like a little kitty on the back. And I think for the price you get a good amount of eyeshadow, because I mean that's fairly big of a pot. So this is in the color Candy Crush, and this is one of their pressed eyeshadows. I think they're like through the whole range is called Sparkle Baby, because all of the different shades that they have, which they have a pretty good range of colors that they all have some kind of shimmer in it. So I just thought this kind of reminded me of like a mermaid, so I thought I would, plus they're like, that's pigmented, that is crazy pigmented, oh my goodness. But I thought that would just be really pretty to put all over the lid and just do a lot of lashes, maybe a little bit of white liner in your lower lash line, and call it a day. So just a super simple, really pretty kind of summer look. And then the 2 other eyeshadows I got were from Inglot, which is awesome that Beautylish carries this brand because it's kind of difficult to get it in the United States. So they have like everything from Inglot on beautylish.com. So I picked up 2 of their eyeshadow pans, and I got them in the colors 350 and 363, both matte squares. And I already I took them out of the packaging already and put them in a little Z palette. So this light color is 350, and then the other one is 363. So if you want to look in size wise, the Inglot versus MAC. So these are $7, and I think these are like $10 to $14 now. I don't really even know, but these colors are so perfect for everyday wear, and I have been wearing these on a daily basis for just like an easy smoky eye. I've just been putting the light color all over the lid and then taking the dark color and just kind of lightly putting it kind of in the outer V and smoking it out a little bit, and just like normal liner, mascara, that's it. But it really kind of gives you a easy everyday kind of sultry look, and I don't know, I've been really loving that combination, and I'm glad it worked out, because in my head when I was looking at the swatches of them, like I could totally do that kind of look, and it ended up working out. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I picked up are all makeup brushes. Beautylish carries like the Rae Morris brushes, the Goss brushes, just really nice quality makeup brushes, and they are more on the expensive side, but they are just really nice quality makeup brushes. So the first one I'll tell you is not my favorite like at all, but this is the Billy B brush number 12, and it's kind of like an angled liner brush, except I can't use it as a liner brush because the width of the brush is just way too thick. So you're like, I tried to use a gel liner and apply it, and it was so messy, so uneven, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what this brush is intended for, or maybe for your eyebrows, but still I feel like it might be a little too fat for that, that you would not really get precision. So I have to figure out what to do with this brush. I might try to make it a lip brush, or maybe like for inner corner highlight. I'm not really sure. So I would probably forgo testing this one out. If you're in the market for an angled brush, brushes are by Goss. He has a YouTube channel which he actually describes like all of his makeup brushes. I would say if you are looking to invest in really nice makeup brushes, please splurge on these. They are totally worth it. This brush, this is the number 8 brush. You need this in your life. This is a super tiny brush. Look at how small and flat that brush is, but this is the best brush I have ever used for my gel liner. You can get it right into the lashes. That's always my problem. I feel like it's not really blended into my lash line that well. This brush will do all the work for you. You just really need to place it and move it and you're done, and you're gonna get the perfect eyeliner. So I can't stress enough that you need to go pick this brush up. I picked up is the number 10, which is a stippling brush, but it is the softest brush ever. I watched one of his videos using the Dior Air Flash foundation, which is just the foundation in the spray can, along with this brush, and it gave the most flawless foundation look ever. I don't think I would actually go out and spend the money on the Dior, just because that foundation like never lasts that long, and I don't wear foundation, I feel like, enough to really get a good use out of it before it went bad or something. But I do have the Pure Minerals foundation in the spray can, so I've been wanting to try that foundation with this and hoping I still get the same kind of effect, because maybe it is more in the brush and more of the technique than the actual foundation. So I will give that a try and let you guys know. But that final makeup brush is by Rae Morris, and this is the number 4 square kabuki brush. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought this makeup brush was gonna be a little bit bigger when I got it in the mail, but it is small, but it definitely does its job. It is extremely soft. Plus, it's so dense, and it has a nice kind of curve to it, so it's nice to get any of those small areas that maybe are caking up or creasing a little bit throughout the day. I like to use it, I guess it's more in areas that I think I have like lines. So underneath my lip, I kind of start to have my makeup break up there, in between my eyebrows, and then definitely in my laugh lines. Sometimes that can kind of cake up. So I like to just kind of buff those areas out with this brush, and it's just so easy to pop in my purse and go to work. Everything that I picked up from Beautylish. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.